It is a dark and stormy night, and a lone knight gazes out to the sea, right next to his trusty little boat, and he realizes that he's not quite done here on Outset Island, which is the island that he was raised on. What do you know? Yeah, we still got some unfinished business here as of the last episode. Apparently, I haven't turned my Wii console on since July 3rd, so go figure. So we gotta finish up with Orca here. Now, I looked at the guidebook in between episodes here, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of the rewards you get for your training here with Orca. After 100 hits, you earn the Knight ranking and a purple rupee. After 300 hits, you get the Swordsman rank in orange rupee, and then after 500 hits, which is what we're going for ultimately here, is a piece of heart. And then finally, you can also, if you want to, optionally go for 1,000 hits, and you'll get the Master rank and a silver rupee. But we're just here for that piece of heart, so I'm going to get Orca up to 300 hits, or 500 hits here, sorry. And I will meet you guys there after 500 hits, but once again, in case you forgot last episode, because I certainly did, since it's been so long since I recorded this. Of course, it is actually going up the day that I'm recording this, but still. Yeah, episode 20 is going up today. Today is Monday, July 17th, I think? Yeah, I think 17th. Okay, so anyways, 300 times. We're actually going for 500 here. But essentially, you just want to avoid parry attacking for one thing. And also just, just defend anytime you feel that he's going to hit you. And that's pretty much it. As long as you follow that, you won't take any hits. You'll take a couple, if at all. But ultimately, yeah, we're just going for 500 hits here. That's all we want. So I'm going to meet you guys at the 500 hit mark. Alright, there we go. Enough. Enough indeed. Jeez. 501 blows. You have improved. You have already become a fine swordsman, but I'm certain you can do even better. McCoog, take this. As far as you're concerned, I can't do any better because there's no need for me to do any better because I don't need that silver rupee that you're, hogging to yourself, But yeah, you won't be hogging a piece of heart to yourself anymore, that's for sure. I just took a piece of your heart, dude. How you feel about that? Now you know how Ouija feels. I have no idea why I keep on making that reference. It's just an obscure, Brawl Taunts reference that nobody cares about that you just keep on making over and over again, Because you maybe you think that someone out there somewhere will find it funny or something, or they'll just think it's cool that they know about it. I don't know, something like that. Now that I think about it, okay, so over here, as you can see, this pig has matured, and not only that, but for some reason the other two pigs disappeared, supposedly died or something. For all we know, there might be like a hidden story that the pigs were eaten or something like that. So you know what? I can't have that. I really can't. I honestly cannot have that. But unfortunately, I just remembered, actually, you're supposed to be able to pick this pig up, but you can't do it quite yet. But you're gonna want to remember this pig for later, because there's actually a little hidden item you can get using that pig, and I will show you later on. Now, don't worry about not being able to do said or get said hidden item if you did not do the pig side quest in the beginning of the game, like I did, because in actuality, that pig's gonna be there no matter what, regardless of whether or not you did the side quest from all the way to the pigs in the beginning of the game. But I digress. Because for now, we're going to go in and see Grandma, because, well, I think this is the most obvious stop we would make, on our second trip, on our, trip back here in so long. And there she is. She's actually sleeping right now, because she's not doing very well. Not at all. Let's see how she's doing. MCG, Errol, don't go, don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. Yeah, she's definitely not doing so well. It is dark and stormy outside, so I can imagine anyone being, be extremely depressed, especially in her condition, for kids being so far away. But there is one cure to this little ailment. Fear not, Grandma. Check it out. If you get the fairy in the bottle to her, this will happen. Oh, MCG, is that you? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. MCG, my dear, sweet MCG. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, MCG. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. No, you're not. You're just worried, that's all. Like any other grandma would be. MCG, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Well, yeah, because you're going to have one after you gave the fairy to her. But there you go. You got elixir soup. This healthy soup your grandma makes replenishes all of your health, energy, and magic power. Your attack power also doubles until the first time you take damage. Now, that is one hearty soup. And your kind old grandma filled your bottle so full that there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest? You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong as you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless. All right? Yeah, about that. I kind of already took on these 2 giant monsters, sorta, yeah, and like maybe the most evil and dangerous villain in the game. You know who? Yeah, I kind of faced him face to face. Oh yeah, and I was also in the beak of a giant bird, which we still haven't identified what was actually called. Well, I know what it's called, but I'm not going to spoil it because we'll learn it later. Well, it's not really as much of a spoiler knowing the bird's name, but still, whatever. All right, now actually, you know what? Crap, I should do this too. I really should do this because I am so sick and tired of having such a limited supply of rupees. I'll tell you what, man, I'm very sick and tired of it. So, I won't have it. I'm going to do something about it. I am so going to do something about it. Well, actually, I don't think doing this will take care of that necessarily, but it will, let's just say it's going to be good for us to do this. Remember that gigantic rock inside that forest on the mountaintop here on Outside Island that we ventured to save Tetra originally? Which is what the name of the pirate, the female who is the leader of the pirates is, by the way, in case I don't think we ever figured that out at any point. Also, these stupid imps are back. Freaking imps. These are still annoying. They just love to be annoying, is what they do. Yeah, they just, I think they come actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're actually, there's like a limitless supply of these guys, so I don't even bother fighting them like I am right now. In fact, actually, what's funny is that if you go up here to the mountaintop, they disappear, and the ones that are remaining, they actually die, if I'm not mistaken. And I did not mean to do that. Did they reappear if you travel this path? Apparently they didn't. Okay, well, whatever. I'm pretty sure they don't. What they do is they go off off the mountain. They die or something if you escape from them or something. Let's look at this guy right here. This guy's actually you're going to be seeing him quite often. Oh, so close. If only I could fly to the top of that hill. If only. Beneath that rock ahead, the triumph. Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It is a secret heart. Yes, quite a secret heart. Something about you, old man, I just can't quite put my finger on. Maybe it's your bloodshot eye that you can see briefly that's looking at the telescope because it's been looking through it for so long. That's hilarious. It's a nice little detail. It's neat little details like that you can really appreciate in a game. Okay, but seriously. So, the bridge is out. It's been out since last time you were here. So, there's only one little trick that we can use to get around this. But first things first, I'm going to want to on top of this post here, make it better to... Yeah, that's rolling water down there. That's actually where Jaboon is, so we're going to be heading over there pretty soon. But I want to change the direction of the wind here real quick. I do not want to have... Yeah, one thing I would not like to do accidentally is to, you know, use Grandma's elixir soup so, you know, eat so accidentally. So I guess I should talk about Grandma's elixir soup, because let me just say that that soup practically renders all other potions in this game completely obscure and useless. And I'm going to tell you why. Because not only does it refill your HP and your magic, and not only does it have 2 helpings in each bottle. I don't know if it does that for every other potion, but the thing is, like I was saying, it not only refills your HP and your magic, but it also doubles your attack for the amount of time that you have full HP after you eat it. Now that is what's so awesome about it. Every other potion in this game only does one of those functions, whereas the elixir soup does all those things at once, and is 2 helpings in each potion, or in each bottle, I should say. The one downside to it is that you can only have 1 bottle of it at a time. That is it, and you're gonna have, like I said before, up to 4 bottles. But anyways, this is the whole reason we came over here. I don't see any other reason to ever come back to this area. Basically, you just want to not do that. Stupid. You're gonna lay your bomb next to the rock. The bomb's going to destroy the rock. No! The bomb's going to, I don't know, fix it, make it bigger. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's definitely not gonna destroy it, though. Just gonna drop down here. And this is the first of many throughout the Great Sea fairies. Great fairies, I should say. There are many of these throughout the entire Great Sea, and each one of them does something very awesome. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. So she puts all 4 of her hands up to her mouth, and she makes flowers appear, and she blows the petals towards you, and these petals are magical, and what they do is they increase the capacity of a certain item that you have, in this case, rupees. Now you can hold up to 1,000 rupees. Now that is fantastic. I cannot possibly argue with having that many extra rupees. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Well, I would if I didn't already have full HP. So we're not going to worry about that. We don't have any empty bottles now, so we can't, you know, collect one. So we're just going to take off for now. But yes, there are many, many more fairies out there throughout the Great Sea, and the first ones you're going to want to get are the ones that have, you know, sorry, I was distracted because I really wanted to do that spin attack with both these moblins next to me. You might remember, these are actually the same variants that we encountered at the Forsaken Fortress, you know, that had the candles. Well, actually, you're going to be, or lanterns, I should say. Yeah, you want to be careful with these particular types of moblins, because the thing is, they can actually cause damage to you by throwing the lantern at you. The only thing it did in the Forsaken Fortress was get you caught, but after the Forsaken Fortress, you'll still encounter those types of moblins, but they're a bit more dangerous because they can actually burn you with the flames. It won't kill you necessarily, but it does quite a bit of damage, so be careful with that. But yeah, not only will you encounter Great Fairies, they'll increase your rupee capacity, but they will also increase other things like your bomb capacity, for instance, well, yeah, that's pretty much it for now, but there's going to be other weapons later on that will have, you know, limited usage, I should say. Well, yeah, there's also a fairy that doubles the amount of magic you can hold, too. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, there's one for that. Yeah, there's one for bombs. Actually, 2 for bombs, I think. Well, I'm not going to get too much into that, but, if I'm not mistaken, I think... Oh, apparently got some mail, too. Maybe it has something to do with the Great Fairy that we just rescued or something. Or revealed, I should say. Let's see where our letter is. There's one I'm still waiting on. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If your following does not interest you, please throw the letter away with a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near the Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship, I should say. And you get a green rupee. Wow, what a greedy jerk. Seriously. Oh, man. Yeah, but that aside, that is seriously an offer you're going to want to go for, because all three of those items are something you're going to want. I mean, a piece of heart, bombs. Oh, wait, no, well, actually, bombs we don't really need, but piece of heart and the empty bottle. You're going to want that. Especially the empty bottle, since there's only 4 of them in the entire game. So, you should definitely go for that. But in the meantime, I don't know if we have time to do this. We should, because of all that cutting I had to do with Orca. I mean, I don't know, though. Do you really take that long? I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We could visit, I guess, one more of the villagers, I suppose. But in that, there's not really anything else we can do here on Outset Island, at least not for now. Not until we have more upgrades, as it were. It'd be nice if I stopped burping, jeez. So yeah, I haven't turned my Wii on since July 3rd, so... that being said, that's why it might seem sometimes that if I'm like kind of stale in the gameplay or something. Because like every week I'm either recording this game or I'm recording Banjo-Tooie, that's pretty much how it goes. Hey, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Eh? MCG, is that you? MCG? Whoa. You kind of startled me there, buddy. I thought more of those monsters had come to harass me. I tell you, there have been a lot of strange things going on here at night lately. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in ages because of it, and I love sleep. In fact, I saw something really odd just a little while ago. Of course, this was back before the bridge was destroyed. It was up in the fairy woods near the old dried-up fountain. I saw this tall girl that glowed like a fairy. This was odd enough, but then she vanished into that rock. Really? I saw it with my own eyes. Oh, really? I saw my own eyes. Yeah, I was asking my own questions. Okay. I could have swore there was another room to this area. You know, not just that thing you crawl through, but I thought there was like literally another room right here. Huh. I would have to be thinking of another room, I suppose. Okay. Well then, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we are going to go see Jaboon, I guess, and finally get that 3rd pearl. Well, actually, then again, it hasn't been that long since I got the last one, so I shouldn't really be all dramatic about it, so whatever. I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.